Again, about the Iran situation, we just reacted to that at the beginning of the video. You know, US is pulling out troops, so it really depends on what, you know, the commander-in-chief decides to do in response. I don't know that there's actually an official attack. I haven't seen that yet, but I'll keep looking. What I would say is that it depends on the position in response that, you know, Donald Trump decides to take. If we are going to arm up and go into full-on, you know, war mode and start sending troops and spinning up money, I would assume that the initial response in the markets would be poor, with a long-term recovery just based off of the fact that we are in a military-industrial complex and that any war will stimulate the economy, right? If he decides to stay out of it, and we focus on getting energy prices down in the United States, and there's a bunch of unrest in the Middle East and places, you know, surrounding the Middle East, you know, start mining less and have power issues, and we can take advantage of that. We can definitely start spinning up more Bitcoin mining stateside. We can get energy prices under control, and then we can really dominate that market. I think that that would be fantastic. I don't know if that would, you know, the problem is it's really China that we're competing with for hash rate. So I know there's, like, you know, outside of China, there's stuff kind of bleeding over, whether it's like Kazakhstan or whatever, up towards Russia as well. So I don't know how much of an impact that would have. I do assume that it will have some sort of impact on energy costs, though, right? And so that is that's really, we got to get back to. So if we're dependent on the Middle East for oil still, right? The fact is like that's going to affect energy prices stateside, period, which is going to make it difficult for people to have extra money to invest in crypto, and then the crypto markets have a struggle. You know, there's so much up in the air. How much money goes into the, you know, the pockets of the citizens is really going to determine how, you know, how well the crypto market performs over the next few months, right? And I don't know how much money we're really putting back into the pockets of Americans. This could affect that. To what extent, you know, it's going to depend on the response from Trump, but I assume we're just waiting on that. But Trump I do have a video from Trump. He sent a message to the Coinbase State of Crypto Summit. Now, it's pre-recorded, but I do have that here, and so we can take a look at it. Oh, it's very quiet.
I'm delighted to speak to some of the greatest visionaries and pioneers in the fields of tech.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. I'm having audio issues here. There we are. We're back. Hey, I got to get this Go XLR fixed. The company went under, unfortunately. And anyways, different. This is too quiet. Let's find a different video. So Trump, crypto, Coinbase, can I type Coinbase crypto summit? See, I got that. Let's see. Here's one from YouTube. Oh, that was a live stream. So cool. Trump Coinbase crypto summit. That was March 20th. Oh, was that so that's not even real here, huh? Is this a joke one? Oh, it's AI. I see. Well, I got bamboozled, boys. Trump, Coinbase, Crypto Summit. Is that even a thing then? I got tricked. Good catch. I'm sure we would have listened to it and had a good time.
I'm delighted to
So what's the joke then?
Of Crypto Summit. I'm delighted to speak to some of the greatest visionaries and pioneers in the field.
Bitcoin Magazine posted it too.
Who are working to build a future powered by crypto. Many have called me the first crypto president. That's an honor.
The first crypto president.
Big honor, actually. And starting on day one, we ended the Biden administration's war on crypto. It was an absolute war and very unfair. And we unleashed American innovators to do what you do best, lead the world into new frontiers. We ended Operation Choke Point 2.0. I created the first presidential working group on digital assets. I named a pro-freedom, pro-innovation SEC chair, a great man named Paul Atkins, and we created the
I think this is this not real? Seems real. It's really quiet though. It's pretty boring. He's just doing what Trump does.
He also will be working to create clear and simple market frameworks that will allow.
Yeah, this is all stuff we already know.
Of crypto and Bitcoin. Congratulations to everyone at this exciting time in your industry and in our country's life. I wish you all the best of luck.
Yeah, so nothing special. It's all the same stuff. He's still parroting the same things he's been parroting, whether or not it's AI or whatever. But regardless, he's still parroting all the same stuff that he's been parroting for forever, as far as like, oh, I'm the first crypto president and we're going to deregulate, etc. You know, how much of that has actually taken place? It is really hard to tell. I haven't seen like a ton. Like, it's still really hard to get a bank account for a crypto business. So, I mean, like, we can keep hearing that it's going to get better and we're going to deregulate, etc. But until there's actual like things that affect my life directly, like I get a call from my credit union and they're like, hey, you can open a bank account now for your crypto business. Until stuff like that starts happening, it's like I don't really believe any of it, right? At the end of the day. And you know, whether that's AI or not, it's not even exciting in the first place, so it's not even like anything crazy is going on. I saw something pretty interesting though. This one is real, but it sounds a little scammy. So maybe I need help understanding the value of things like Cubic, right? So let's talk a little like Cubic. So I'm going to bring up Cubic because this is in relation to a similar business practice that Cubic has. And then we're going to kind of walk through it, right? Because at the end of the day, there appears to be things going on. And I've seen this with multiple different projects, right? It's like you mine a currency, but in some kind of weird way with custom software. You're not like actually, you know, building your own node, mining to it, and then, you know, solving blocks. That's not how it really functions on something like Cubic. And then they enable something. We talked about them enabling like the mining with XMR. And effectively what it seems like is you point your CPUs to Cubic. Cubic then mines XMR. The developer takes the Monero and then burns it or sells it, and then that somehow increases the value of your Cubic. I don't know that these are like, and I know it's what, useful proof of work or UPow or whatever. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.